Hey, g'day, this is Scotty Z, and in this week's episode, we're looking at how to be fully present. So many of us decided in our infinite wisdom that there was a better place in our mind than what we have right here. And we can see what it's done to the world. This future vision, this chasing and want to be somewhere else, or this dwelling in the past and worrying about the things that happened to us, good or bad, take us completely out of who we are right now. What's wrong with right now? In fact, right now is all you have. It's the only thing that is real, and it's about time that we embrace it. Now, how do we do that? The first thing is we use our 5, maybe 6 senses acutely. We tap in to these senses that are bringing in the information of who we are. Because you got to think about it this way. We talk about in science that the observer influences the observation. When we are watching, we are actually changing, because that which is outside is also part of us. The experience that we are having is part of who we are. There's no difference between this and that out there, only that we believe it's a difference. We can influence it. We know this already. We do this every day by influencing our environment. However, our senses are what are feeding into that environment and bringing us into the creative moment. Yes, we use visualization. Yes, we use incantations. Yes, we use these tools to future project and bring into now. However, now is where the full experiences of the creation are made. We must be here now. Now, what does it mean to use your senses acutely? First of all, a good bit of meditation helps. A good bit of seated, simple meditation bringing us into the present moment. In a future video, I go through meditation, but to give you a bit of an idea, tapping into your senses is about hearing all of the things that you can hear right now. You can hear that waterfall. I can hear the birds. I can hear my voice. I can hear these things so acutely that I'm now experiencing them. What can I see? The sun shining in on my face. This beautiful lake behind me. Oh, I can hear a bird up there too. I can smell. I can feel the wind on my body. At no moment, and when I'm in this present moment, at no moment do I take myself out by thinking. I'm not thinking about, oh, well, that bird sounded really good a moment ago. I'm staying here and experiencing now. For now is where the enjoyment of all of this life really is. Being present is literally a present, and this is what you have to enjoy. So again, so many of us, we're caught in this trap of wanting to be somewhere else. We think, therefore we are, is the most bullshit statement I have ever heard in my life. We think because it is a tool for creation. Yet, like a tool, like a sword or a knife that you would cut your meal, it is a tool that we wield. As soon as that tool starts to wield itself, it becomes very dangerous. Very dangerous to those around us and ourselves. We must put the tool of thinking down when we're finished with it and pick it up when we need it. We can use the tool of thinking to create powerfully what we want in our reality. Yet putting it down and allowing ourselves to experience this reality is where the enjoyment comes from. There's no use constantly being in the thought processes, because the thought processes will only be in a world that is not real and therefore will never bring you the enjoyment that you desire. Use the tool, think acutely, do what you need to do, then bring yourself back into the present moment, enjoy all that you have, for that is what life is all about. Again, the tool is your tool to use, don't let it be used against you. Our media, our propaganda that's coming at us wants us to be stuck in our heads, thinking that we're not enough, that we don't have enough. They want us to be pulled into our minds, into the future, or focusing on the past rather than being here now, because when we're here now, we realize we have everything that we need. We realize that we are already abundant and full. It's not about having to drive and strive constantly. It's about, yes, achieving is fine, but it's about being here now and appreciating it and enjoying it for all it is. I get pretty excited about this because the present moment is literally where we must be living now to fully connect with one another, to get rid of the 6-foot fence syndrome and the competition, this lack idea that we're being fed constantly. And it's about coming back to the appreciation of this. this very moment, this sun in my face, the sound of this waterfall, the breath that moves in and out of my body. Again, in a future video, meditation will be the topic, but I'd like to invite you in with me now to this present moment, for this present moment has all that you desire and all that you need, if only you allow yourself to experience it fully. I love you so much. It's Scotty Z, out here again in nature, happy to have you on this adventure with me. I'll see you next week.